Alright guys, welcome back to the semifinals of Dominate Dominion number 85. Semifinals, aka round 4, and it is Trap Lords versus Enema. Trap Lords you may know as Fancy's mom, High Elo. You may also know them as 3v3GG. You may also know them as former members of Pays and Child Support alongside former members of 3v3GG or G3v3G as they were known in their first week of competition. But in any case, these two teams are here to play for their spot in the finals of Dominate Dominion number 85. I'm RheingoldRiver, joined by Bird to bring you through the band so far.
Bands coming out for the chat was Jarvan 4, Kassadin, Kha'Zix, and Nidalee. None of the very strong people in the J4 band. So we haven't played that quite well last game. Not really surprised to see that one banned out from the chat bands.
The question is, do they ban Lulu? Are they going to ban Lulu here?
I would hope so.
I
for
really
both
hope.
teams. For both
there's
teams,
a Trundle ban, actually.
Ooh.
So Lulu, they might go for a first pick Lulu, but Sounds is their support player, and he more goes for the Leona. He's a very, very good Leona. Sometimes plays Janna, doesn't go quite as well when he plays Janna, but I don't know, I've never seen him play Lulu. He definitely could pick it out if he wants to.
Yeah, I don't think Enema wants to ban out the Lulu. So Zyra brand going to be banned out for that side. Trundle was really strong in the last game. Lurch played it quite a bit well over in the bottom lane, and was really impressive, but I feel like there was a little bit of help as well for Enema that kind of ganked in, and Taric actually being banned out for Enema as the last pick.
Taric is absolutely godly right now. He does so much damage. We saw him a couple games ago, and he was pretty powerful there. There's the Leona first pick, so they are not too scared of Kha'Zix's Lulu. I'd be pretty scared of Kha'Zix's Lulu. I would have banned it.
And I wouldn't be surprised at them picking that up soon. I don't think they really need to pick it up because pairing up a Lulu and a Leona for their sporty champions at top,
we saw it.
It could work. Yeah,
it happened 2 games ago. We actually saw a Leona plus a Lulu, and it was godly. It was, or no, it was last game. It was last game. Enema played Leona and Lulu, and it was amazing. They had so much appeal for their Lucian. There was really nothing they could do. And again, I didn't really like the Ahri pick. I think they could have gone with something a little bit stronger. They could have gone for, I know that Tay plays a lot of kill. They maybe could have picked up a kill, allow Pantheon to really get in there with the invulnerability, have the damage, the stat reduction, but they're going to go for Lulu+Lucian. Now, Lulu+Lucian is one of the best bot lanes on Summer's Rift right now. One of just straight up the best bot lane. They will beat pretty much any single matchup right now. Maybe Taric Caitlyn could beat them, but pretty much Lulu+Lucian is what you want to play. Those two champions go really, really well together.
A lot of poke damage and a lot of burst potential as well. So or just a lot of poke damage actually. So Sifu and Acoustic Ninja playing out that Lucian yet again. Played it so well. Can he keep it up for this one? Where we're going to see Annie and Vi can be locked in for Trap Lords.
We see Vi all the time. Trap Lords pretty much play Vi whenever they can. If they can pick up Vi, they play Vi. If they can pick up Leona, they play Leona. I think those are probably their 2 most played champions out of the games that we've seen them play in Dominate Dominion.
It's not really surprising to see because you do have that Lucian in the back lane or back in the back, so you're going to have Movement or Carnival or whoever's going to play the Vi to try to jump in there on top of Sound, trying to get a Solar Flare and that initiate in. So a lot of potential to at least kill the Lucian. While in the other game, we didn't really see that coming out from the Ahri, unfortunately. So we'll see if this will work out for Trap Lords, as we do see a Swain maybe getting locked in for Brown Bruiser, while it's still hovering over what he wants to pick up. But yeah, a lot of it is going to be on to Acoustic Ninja yet again for Enema, and hopefully he can carry it out with the help of Kha'Zix on that Lulu.
And Pantheon and Swain actually might be picked up here by Enema. They played against it last game, but Maokai was neither picked nor banned last game, I believe, which almost never happens. He's very, very close to 100% pick ban, but nope, they're just trolling me. They want Amumu. Okay, there's Sam's Riven. Sam's Riven is really, really good. He's a very good Riven player. So we see that in Slock. I'm sure that they discussed the Riven pick prior to that in Slock, but
yeah. I'm not really surprised to see Sam playing out something that is commonly in the 3v3 world as well. A lot of mobility, a lot of damage, and just a bruisey, tanky person.
Mundo
could be.
Started being banned against them last week.
and it's gonna maybe be locked in from Carnival. But yeah, not really surprised to see Sam or / Riven being played in a lot of the competitive modes right now. Just a lot of immense burst potential, and still can be a sort of frontline tank that is very tricky in all the engagements.
And so I'd like to see the Mundo locked in. So basically what they've done, if they pick up this composition, is they've made a composition of 5 champions that are impossible to kill. You can't kill a Leona, you can't kill a Vi, you can't kill a Mundo. Riven has so much mobility, so much additional shield, additional health from her shield if she can get a lot of CDR, that you can't really kill a Riven. And then Annie, if she builds a little bit of health, she has free stats from her Molten Shield. That's 20 plus 10 per level of both armor and magic resist. It's a lot. It's hard to kill an Annie also. So they've thought about it, and they've come up with a composition of 5 champions you can't kill, and that's how they're trying to counter out this protect the AD carry composition, is make things that the AD carry just can't kill.
And we'll see if they can kill the AD carry in the backline, or, well, if they can protect him as well. Do you have Lurch going to be picking into the Jax? This is a really good solo, well, just defense mechanism. He just gets in that damage, and over time he just dishes out so much damage. So we'll see if Lurch gets that locked in. With the Amumu pick and the Pantheon pick coming in to play for Cheese Enema, it's a really interesting synergy that could be brought in from both ultimates, but I mean, it's truthfully all on Acoustic Ninja to try to carry out this whole match for Cheese Enema.
Well, they do have Jax Lulu, and Jax Lulu is pretty much Jax jumps in with his Leap Strike, he gets his Counter Strike stun, and then immediately after the Counter Strike stun is ending, or as the Counter Strike stun is ending even, he gets the Wild Growth from Lulu, and so it's a good AoE CC chain, and then you have an Amumu on top of that to dish out a whole bunch of AoE damage. Lurch could be going Amumu bot lane. It's not something I've really seen all that often. I would a little bit more expect to see a Pantheon bot lane who can then gank top lane, but Lurch was bot lane last game, so we could see it.
Yeah, well, we'll see if Lurch is going to go with that Mumu bot lane against. I'm guessing, is Sam the bot laner for Trap Lord? Or
yeah, Sam will be playing bot lane. He'll be playing Riven bot, and his Riven is really good in 1v1. He was able to beat Sauron last week pretty handily. And Sauron's also a really great bot laner. So Sam definitely has experience with Riven. He plays bot lane pretty much every single game. And so I am looking forward to seeing it.
We did have Lurch just win out the last matchup against Sauron, so we'll see if Lurch can beat out Sam in this bottom lane matchup, because that is another point of contention that is going to be a big fight. But I don't know, the Mumu versus Riven, I don't think that's going to totally work out. I think it's probably going to be Brown Bruiser bottom, or is it going to be Lurch with that Mumu bot?
I would expect to see Pantheon bot with the ability to gank top, but I don't know who plays bot too much. Mm-hmm. So we'll see who they decide to send down there. But again, it's just the composition from Trap Lords, I just have to like it a little bit more because it's impossible to kill any of them.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of takiness, and every engagement that is going to be coming at galore onto the backline. So, yeah, Wabix can Whimsy one or Polymorph another one, but it's not really going to work out well when Acoustic Ninja is still going to get engaged upon by 4 or 5 people. So, we'll see how Acoustic can handle this one out. On the other hand, Civ Calvin or Lurch, they're going to have to decide whether the bot lane is going to be with that Pantheon or with Brown Bruiser. There's a lot of questions that are going to be on Cheese Enema's mind, but Trap Lords, they have one set goal. They're going to go try to get something in that backline and kill all the day.
Yeah, and that's definitely what we're going to see in the windmill fight, is that if Zounds can engage immediately with this Leona, then I think that the advantage in the windmill fight is going to be in Trap Lords' favor. Again, just because it's going to be so long before any of them goes down. They have great AoE from Alaric Ventures' Mundo, from Zounds' Leona, even the Eclipse, if that procs onto everyone, they're going to have guaranteed procs of that actually. If Zounds can get his passive onto everyone, it's all going to be procced because Alaric Ventures is going to be able to do that with his Mundo. Movement will he won't be able to assault and battery get to the backline because it's going to be level 3, but he will have a lot of good damage, and of course Carnival's Annie. You know, Annie does a lot of damage. She has a good stun, that AoE stun on her W, her Incinerate, does do a lot of CC there, and if they can get onto Acoustic Ninja, then they're going to be able to win it. On the other hand, if Wukong can get a ton of poke damage before the fight is engaged, there is no sustain on the side of Trap Lords, and so Enema will probably be able to take it because they have a lot of poke damage. Between Acoustic Ninja and Wukong, like you were saying, those are two of the best poking AD carries in the game. Or
that
AD carry support.
Yeah. But it'll work out well if it can all happen, but it's a lot to ask for when all Trap Lords has to do is just set a trap up and we'll cage in. So we'll see if that will happen in DominateDominion number 85, the semifinals matchup, and then we're going to have the finals coming up. Is it the third place game and then finals, or just finals?
It'll actually be the finals after this, so...
Okay.
Yeah, and the finals are, of course, a best of 3, so we have, at the very least, 3 more games for you guys, so should be pretty exciting here. However, right now, it is the semifinals between Trap Lords and Enema. For those of you just joining us, welcome, guys, to the stream. This is DominateDominion number 85. I'm RheingoldRiver, joined by Bird here to bring you today's games, and right now we are in the semifinals game for Trap Lords versus Enema. Trap Lords previously were known as Fancy's Mom High Elo, previously known as 3v3GG, and G3v3G decided to permute names and change names altogether. But in any case, whatever you want to call them, it is Zounds on Leona, Alaric Ventures playing Mundo, Movement playing Vi, Carnival on Annie, and rounding out the composition, it'll be Sam on Riven in the bot lane.
And then on the side of Enema, we're going to have Civic Calvin on that Pantheon. Acoustic Ninja going to be played up by the Lucian. Wukong's going to play the Lulu. Brown Bruiser on the Jax. And lastly, but not least, Lurch going to be picking up the Amumu, or the Amumu skin over there. And I am L30, and with RheingoldRiver, we're going to be rocking in the semifinal matchup. But yeah, I'm really excited to see Sam, Gucci Gaming alum as well, doing some good stuff over in the bot lane. While on the other hand, I really don't know what's going on in bot lane for Enema right now.
Yeah, and it could be Lurch because he generally plays bot lane. It could be Jackson Pantheon because those are good champions to put in the bot lane. So we'll see in a few seconds. Don't have to be too patient here. But the peel that they have for Lucian is the thing that I'm a little bit more interested in, because the thing is that Jax, Mumu, excuse me, and Pantheon all have CC. But generally, it's CC that you want to use in diving. And the only person who actually wants to be peeling with their crowd control is Kha'Zix on Lulu. And when you look at the amount of diving that you have the Leona. Leona can dive in with her E. Mundo can't really dive, but he can just sort of run at you. And you're like, oh, whoops. And then Movement, of course, has Assault and Battery that can't be CC'd. That's a guaranteed dive. And then, of course, Annie, with the Tibbers, no flash on Carnival, did go for the Ignite. So won't be able to flash Tibbers, but can still Tibbers in. That's a lot of stuff that you need to be able to peel away from Acoustic Ninja. So Acoustic Ninja is going to have to snowball very fast, very early, or he's going to have a super hard time.
Yeah, and we'll see if the peel will actually happen for Acoustic Ninja, because he is the main focal point for the team with Enema. He went so well last game. I think he went like 14-6 or something. I'm throwing out stats there. But he did pretty well at the last game to carry out the team. We'll see if Enema can rocket it in again, or will Trap Lords kind of cap it down. Brown Bruiser going to look into the bottom lane and look at that Riven and say, I'm going to 1v1 you, bro. We'll keep it going on hard.
Alright, so it is going to be Brown Bruiser on Jax. Once again, playing a Bruiser. He was playing Leona last game. Leona's pretty much a Bruiser. Pretty much not a support.
I mean, she just engages in and just kills everything too. So I'm liking Brown Bruiser's choices of bruising in onto everyone.
Alright, first cleaver does hit. There's first damage, and I'll go ahead and switch over to the KDA there so that we can see first blood. Mumu and Vi both coming in. Vi will be there a little bit earlier than Mumu. Level 4 has been hit, and they need to engage really soon. Alaric, you can see him moving around to the side. He's going to be just throwing those cleavers out.
And we're going to see
there's the engage.
Yeah, rocking in. Acoustic Ninja going to just jumped on, and Civic Calvin trying to get up onto the front line. Acoustic Ninja actually gets a kite and gets away. Civic Calvin going to get the first casualty.
Yeah, but the thing is that Zounds is way tankier, and so Zounds was able to survive and actually pick up the kill onto Lucian there. Might go down to Lulu, but is potting, and that regen is enough. So very nice play. I can't say how good that was by 3v3GG. Trap Lords. They just dove straight for Lucian. They waited for an opening onto Lucian. They said, you know what, the only person we can dive is Lucian. We're not going to dive anyone else. They dove for Lucian and they picked up the kill. However, revives proc a lot faster than recalls, and it looks like Carnival's going to drop here. And the windmill's going to be neutralized. It might even be recaptured here because Vi is here, but Mundo's going to take a lot longer to reach top.
Mumu wasn't able enough to capture that one. We have level 6 of the head out Lurches in the middle of everybody. We're going to see the backup of Trap Lords at the moment.
That was just really great play using the revive, using the fact that no one from Trap Lords had gone back yet. As soon as Zaz is going to dive, Zaz doesn't even care. Carnival stopping the tower from doing aggro for now. Great stun onto everyone. Lurch goes down almost immediately. There's a second pill picked up this time by Carnival. Carnival, the Q was not in range. That piercing blade from Lucian, not quite enough movement here. Pretty low himself, but he's still going. Oh my god, he gets it with the Q. One more auto attack and he would have been dead, but that one more auto attack didn't happen, and the windmill is going to go straight back to Trap Lords.
Yep, Trap Lords going to go capture that one down, and yeah, unfortunately with the name changes, we're going to have Rheingold have a little bit of trouble, some problem with that. Wawik's going to get ganked on and get onto Sam. Sam going to hit the blade, oh, wow. Riven ult, and we're going to see the damage come down, but it's not going to be enough to try to save him out.
Yeah, Blade of the Exile had Wind Slash. He has Revive, so he can revive if he decides, but the wave is pushed so far up that Brown Bruiser is going to take a really long time to clear it back towards him. So he can just wait it out and save Revive for when he really needs it.
Probably for the next engagement or next gank upon him at the bottom lane. Sifu trying to take the point. Unfortunately, Alaric Ventus being able to defend that no problem. And there's a lot of engagement. Like we talked about that before, how they're going to have to save this one out. It's going to be Sifu Calvin trying to take that carry role instead. Acoustic Ninja's going to provide the support damage. But Downs is totally going to go right on to Acoustic Ninja.
Sifu Calvin's super low. He's going to drop almost immediately. Not almost immediately. Yeah, his movement actually low himself. Needs to be careful. Wow, he's getting chased. He's out pretty safe. He's Lulu. Alaric just running at Acoustic Ninja. But the peel from Lulu, he does go down to Wawix, but he was able to take out Lucian in the first place. Again, that's just, Mundo can just run at Lucian because there's not enough disengaged CC. Another huge contributing factor was the fact that Sifu Calvin started out the fight at about 30% HP. So yeah, he was able to survive thanks to a great ult out of Amumu, but it was not ideal because he was so low.
Oh, it's going to get engaged fun, and we do see the Mumu going to be able to pick up the kill through the bandage toss. Sifu Calvin, hopefully he'll play that out a little bit better. He was the first one that actually got engaged fun, and Trap Lords seems like they could have the potential to delete anyone they target in. So movement and everybody, the rest of the people that dive on. Yeah, it's going to be super dangerous for Cheese Enema, and hopefully Cheese Enema can protect themselves from the engagements coming in the future.
Yeah, but with Vi going down to back up the fact that Sam got killed again, they actually are at a numbers disadvantage in top, and the windmill goes straight back the way of Cheese Enema. The exhaust out of Sifu Calvin, and you know, Alaric Ventress eventually will be unkillable on Mundo, but right now he's still pretty killable, and they definitely prove that.
Remember, Zero at the bottom does have the counter strike on, but now the Bladed Exile going to come in. Nice is just used for clearing the wave, and unfortunately, Riven can't really do too much from that. Zoun's trying to catch up on Acoustic Ninja. I do not know why you would face check that one, but Acoustic Ninja trying to get away. Going to get double fought yet again and taken out.
Yeah, and there coming into effect is the way that crowd control works with Assault and Battery, where you get to go in, and then you get crowd controlled at the end, but it was enough. All that movement needed was to go in. Oh my god, the shield, blast shield saving him for a little bit, but his Wawix with the shutdown onto Vi. Carnival really low himself, does not have his E up right now. Oh, the solar flare! He needs to get away in time. Micro the tippers do the damage to Lurch. Or just run away.
Yeah, the running away was good enough to keep out Annie alive. Lurch couldn't go right in and toss onto his Carnival to actually creep out the kill. And we do see the Trap Lords yet again. Windmill up at top.
Yeah, this windmill has gone back and forth so many times. I think it's changed hands at least 4 times so far, which is almost unheard of by 7 minutes. There's the Yomu's Ghostblade activated by movement. They're trying to chase down Brown Bruiser. They pick him up. He has Revive, and he might actually need to use it, but I think Wawix should be good. Annie coming down. We'll see if they actually go for the dive. They are going for the dive. Nice poly there, but with Vi coming in, that was pretty quick work made of Lulu right there. Top part of the map, Sifu Calvin low, but Alaric ventures lower. Nice curse to Sun Mummy. Does keep him there. He's exhausted, but he is regenerating so much from that ultimate. That ultimate is crazy. Nice dodge with the bandage toss. And Mundo, he's reached that unkillable stage.
Yeah, Satan is just
has a spirit visage.
Unfortunate thing. We did see the point getting taken down over at bottom. Get the boneyard, and we have Mundo gonna try to capture it.
Oh, nice grind scoutfall. That's going to turn this completely. Sam goes down, movement goes down, and we'll see if Alaric is going to be able to hold this alongside Annie. And we'll see if Zans actually can hold top because he is pretty low and running off the point.
Ninja on the back line, gonna take a lot of damage on the bottom lane, and we do have Sifu trying to 2v1 over next to Sam and Alaric Ventress, but get out of there. Do have Carnival picking up the kill on Lucian, and we're gonna see the backup of Cheese Enema at bot.
Yeah, so Annie's Tibbers was enough. Carnival was able to kill Acoustic Ninja before Acoustic Ninja could do anything, and that's really what you want out of a burst assassin mage like Annie is. You want to be able to one-shot the AD carry, which is exactly what he's able to do.
Meanwhile, top Mundo gonna go down, but Lurch almost fixing the venture of death. Yeah, see Calvin gonna go out onto the Mundo. We're gonna see Carnival go right in, engage onto Sif.
Nice poly before he can do anything.
Movement's gonna go rock in and finish up onto Lurch. Well, this force being OP, and we're gonna see the backup or the engagement right on the Wawix.
The Assault and Battery goes down. There's a chase onto Wawix. Wawix drops. Meanwhile, Sam at a sliver of health in the bot lane. Oh, he couldn't get the stun. The empowered auto attack. Brown Bruiser with the kill.
Brown Bruiser able to get that kill, but the windmill's going to get captured by Trap Lords. And something I saw from last game of Cheese, I don't know, that's kind of more prevalent in this game. They're getting caught out each one by one, and there's a few times in the last game where that was going to change over the game. This time, if they keep on playing this way, where they're just caught each and every time, it's going to be a pretty big snowball for Trap Lords. So hopefully you can see Cheese Enema work out together, play as a team, and rock it down like they are at top lane.
So Alaric Ventures, I lied, he's not unkillable. But you know what? He's unkillable when he doesn't die, he's killable when he does. And Acoustic Ninja doing a great job of kiting, but there's just nothing he can do except let his team clean up. Movement almost drops, and running straight into Wawix, he is going to go down. So speaking of getting caught, that was actually a nice catch out by Cheese Enema, and it was Trap Lords who fell into a trap of their own.
Yeah, Super Calvin now going to try to hit one more time, get the stun down, but the Zenith player is going to be able to get him out of there. Good job as Down doing that. Meanwhile, there's been no point. It's actually going to be contested and taken over again for Cheese Enema. So if they keep playing this way and kind of protecting the Acoustic Ninja and keeping Super Calvin as the carry role, it could work out really well for them.
Yeah, they need to protect Acoustic Ninja. That is the key here. If they can't protect Lucian, they're not going to be able to win fights.
Lucian actually going in for a gank over the bottom lane, so they're probably going to give up this point of no ball. They're going to go for the 2v1.
Oh, Bandage Toss actually misses there. Steve Calvin jumps in, but he might be jumping into his death. And yeah, I think he just jumped. Oh no, the wild growth from Lulu. Lulu got there just in time. Movement getting focused on by the tower and by everyone. He is going to drop, but it is only Wawix alive right now. Zenith Blade just out of range. Glitter lands for some peel, but he can't quite dodge the cleaver, and I think he's going to fall.
Yeah, the damage is going enough, but the shield, is that going to be enough? No, it will be the close for picking up the kill at the end of everything. Super Calvin going to get chased on by the Tunky masses of Zounds and Alaric. Alaric going to get some help with the Tunky mass itself. Lurch to get pick up that kill, and we're to see Lurch try to chase up onto the Mundo.
And it was a really, really good roam there by Acoustic Ninja. He had gone bot, and Acoustic Ninja can absolutely 1v1 Sam. So Sam died. Sam had to give up the point because he died, and Acoustic Ninja just roamed up, cut off there, and that was a really great play there by Cheese Enema. But we'll see if it lasts because Amumu goes down to 1-for-1 right now. Alaric Ventures, oh, the stun out of Carnival, that was amazing. And Alaric has his ult back, picks up the kill with the cleaver there. Brown Bruiser is pretty low himself, but might not be too low. Carnival goes down to Lulu. Wawix's Lulu is really, really good.
It is one of the best, I would say, but not the best, as we do have another person that plays Lulu quite a bit well. The Brown Bruiser going to go finish up onto their Ventress, and with that empowered attack, be able to pick up that kill. Meanwhile, Red Bot
is huge. It's absolutely huge from Lulu because help picks the passive every time she auto attacks. That's gonna put Grievous Wounds onto Mundo, and that is so crucial.
Yeah, attack is really just very in there, and we do see Lurch gonna have to re-engage in. He's been coming down from movement, gonna pick up onto Sifra Calvin, but Acoustic Ninja just trying to pound up the line. It's not gonna be enough damage at the moment.
Yeah, and actually it was Kha'Zix trying to go for the chase there onto movement instead of peeling, and so that actually wasn't completely ideal, and it did result in Lurch going down there. Kha'Zix himself might be cut out, but the Zenith Blade does not connect.
And we do see Team Traveler trying to take over the windmill point yet again. Kha'Zix actually just trying to get Wimpy down and gets the health pick off of the land. Unfortunately, Carnival can be able to finish this one up while Acoustic Ninja tries to rotate back in.
Tibbers, but no stun. Oh, Acoustic Ninja goes down. Lulu with the wild growth. Lulu, you're way too close there. It's a double kill for Annie, who does fall to Pantheon. Sifu Calvin lives for ages and ages there, but it's not enough. Imagine if Lucian had still been alive, but they were able to boost around Acoustic Ninja just in time, and movement coming back up. That should be a dead Lurch.
Yeah, Lurch going to be taken down right over there. Kha'Zix going to get engaged as well, gets that solar flare. Good job by Sound hitting that max range. And it is going to try to clear this one up to back away. Whimsy.
Kha'Zix has too much movement speed.
Yeah, and Brown Bruiser getting chased upon right now by Sam, but Sam's just going to back away from the broken wings.
Alright, so 14 minutes in, 286 to 187, but don't let that point differential surprise you. Sweet. Yeah, it's been a really back and forth game.
It has been. The windmill has been contested upon each and every time, and
Deceive
it has been in
you.
control.
That's the word that I wanted. Don't
Too
let it
hard.
kill you.
Damn, they're gonna get picked out right there. Brown Bruiser gonna get the best of that one with the help of Calvin. Kha'Zix gonna get exhausted. I don't know why that happened. He wants to Calvin.
Oh, the wild growth didn't go down.
And we did see movement go down as well. Acoustic Ninja going in. Who helped out the bottom lane while Lurch sees the Carnival. And down. Still taking this one up.
He has ult.
Kha'Zix still laughing.
But if that was Acoustic Ninja coming down, that was not one of Zanz's teammates. And I don't know if Mundo can really do anything here. They managed to pick up the quest objective. Zanz had the revive. Zanz coming back in, but Relentless Pursuit allowing him to relentlessly run away. Lulu finally drops. Brown Bruiser is going to drop also. Movement does not fall. This will be the recap of the quarry here.
Relentless Pursuit onto Acoustic Ninja. Going to be able to get out of there, but the windmill not still taken away. Lurch has to go rush up there as soon as possible to try to start capping that. Meanwhile, they have to trap Lurch and try to get the boneyard.
It was actually a Grand Skyfall also, so Sifu Calvin going up too. They might have to trade away the boneyard though, because Ventress and Zounds chasing Acoustic Ninja. They managed to pick that up. It's 2 versus 2 right now. Lulu with a little bit of poke. The engage onto Brown Bruiser is successful though. Solar Flare used also. There's the wild growth. Sifu Calvin coming back in on that Pantheon. Oh my god, the Polymorph! Sam goes down. The shutdown onto Mundo also. They have bitten off way more than they can chew here.
Counter-Strike in between the Riven combo was just way too much. Brown Bruiser going to be able to finish up a kill onto that. 3 for 0 right there. Great plays coming out from Kha'Zix and Brown Bruiser at bot.
Yeah, but at top, one had to recall. So Sifu Calvin had to recall, and then Carnival was able to pick up Lurch and pick up the windmill. So overall, that was a 3-cap going back to Traveler. It's just not quite the one that they anticipated.
As you see engagement yet again over bot movement. It's going to take a lot of damage, but it's Brown Bruiser going to go down first. Kha'Zix going to get taken down next. It's so much tanking this, like you said before, and Sam going to pick up double kill.
Alright, so it is Carnival back on the top lane. Has Tibbers right now. Can he one-shot is the question. There's the Tibbers also used. Stun up in a sec. Blade of the Ruin King actually comes down, and Amumu coming in. Respect the 1v1. He didn't respect the 1v1. But you know what? It was good that he didn't, because it made him pick up the kill.
Really quickly, I think bandage shots right through Tibbers, yeah. So that was really interesting. Acoustic Ninja going to get Gaunt's on, and respect the 1v1 now going to be a 2v2 in per se. So now Zounds is going to make that a little one-sided. There should be taken out for this, but yet again, Kha'Zix with the save. that Wukong.
And movement driving back in, the exhaust goes down. Both of them are gonna fall. Kha'Zix 1v1 Kha'Zix. I'm actually not sure if he can. He has a lot of magic resist when he has Eclipse up, but when he doesn't have Eclipse up, he's actually entirely an armor tank.
Yeah, Kha'Zix is gonna keep on poking away with uppicks and such. Doing a lot of poke. Not enough damage at the moment. Carnival gonna try to trap in onto Lulu. We do see the pickup on there. 90 points to 221 at the moment. You need to use Enema to actually pick up more points to exit, right?
Yeah, they're doing a great job of fighting, but they're really not getting as many points as they need to. Brown Bruiser, however, is definitely beating Sam at this point. And whether it's because of the early ganks or what, he is completely able to 1v1 that. But Sam had revived. Sam came back, picked up a double kill. The Assault and Battery goes down onto Acoustic Ninja. And Movement should be able to 1v1 this, no problem. A couple auto attacks, but the last Vault Breaker. And that was actually huge. They just picked up 3 for 0 across the map.
Now Brown Bruiser are going to go onto Carnival. Carnival going to be taken out from there. Going to try to get the windmill, but meanwhile, Sam's going to be able to pick up the neutral, at least. Going to have to go for this 1v1.
Oh, that damage! That was a perfectly situated Grand Skyfall, and Alaric Ventress now can't really fight. He's going to need to just run away, but Mundo's pretty good at doing that. Almost as good as Singed. He goes where he pleases.
Gonna get hit by the Aegis. It's yet again slowed down from the Steep Litter Lance, but is that gonna be enough? Culling! Not gonna be enough damage, but it is gonna be the damage coming out from our first out.
So Sam coming back down. There's 3 neutral points on the map right now. 2 at this point. Windmill does go over. Sam actually drops almost immediately. Carnival's gonna fall also. And they just got a little bit over greedy. And this is a huge for Enema.
We're about to get the 4 cap happening right now. At the moment, it's only 3. 1 neutral point going back in the Boneyard, but we do see down. Try to capture out the point.
He's not going to be able to.
Going to be able to defend out for a little bit longer, and it is a 4 cap versus 1 cap at the moment.
Oh, he actually manages to land that Zenith Blade onto Acoustic Ninja, and the Solar Flare comes down also. There's just the slow Blade of the Ruinkin comes down, but you know what? He is relentlessly pursuing. But the relentless runaway is better than the relentless pursuit. And Acoustic Ninja is still alive. Lulu did go down there to Sam, and Sounds is very, very tanky. But right now he needs to be a bit careful. He has that Q, he has that Shield of Daybreak, but I think Acoustic Ninja should be able to pick him up. Yeah, there's the kill, and Carnival and Alaric focusing down onto Brown Bruiser. There's the shutdown going down. It's still a 4 cap, but not for very much longer. And we also have the back tap of Movement going to pick up the drill, or at least the neutral on the drill.
Carnival comes in, cleans out the bottom area. We do have Lurchin get onto there with the help of the Grand Skyfall.
Burst damage, though.
So strong. And we do see Super Cavalry actually picking up that kill. It's 13, 12, and 14. He had to be the carry role with the help of Acoustic Ninja. Right now, 5, 12, and 14. Not doing the best, but he is getting Divifon while Super Cavalry trying to do the damages. This is probably the last point of contestation that's going to happen for Enema. And hopefully they can keep it up right now.
Yeah, so 48 points is where you start to say, we really don't want to lose the windmill again. But it's not the end of the world to lose the windmill at 48 points. And Carnival takes a ton of damage, but Sounds is body blocking the culling. Really nice position by Leona. It's a double kill for Sam, and that's going to be the windmill going straight back over.
Sam, we're going to rotate in onto Acoustic Ninja. Going to get the cleaver down, and it is Alaric Ventress and Sam going to be able to clean that one up. Triple kill coming out from Sam, no problem. Super Cal now going to chase upon Vivid, but down. Cal.
Yeah, so the shutdown does go on to Sam there, but the windmill was owned. Bravos are actually with the 1v1 under turret. Annie has to come and try and defend this. So it's a 2 cap right now for each team. I think Carnival can stop it.
Oh, he's going to stop it for now, and Carnival should be able to get the kill, baby. Yes,
yeah,
it is.
The last Q.
Yeah.
But he has to deal with Lulu right now, and there's the cap goes. And so now Carnival has to deal with a Lulu who has a DFG, BFT, and owns the point.
Yeah, but BFT is blowing up right there, but not enough damage from either one. Going to be able to pick up the kills. Sam and Carnival should be able to pick up the point.
But the windmill is going to be forfeit. Acoustic Ninja, Sifu, Calvin, and Lurch are all here. They have a large minion wave, and so the windmill goes straight back over to Enema almost immediately after they've lost it.
Acoustic Ninja are going to get caught out from Zounds, but there's no one to follow it up right now. Movement's going to go in, try to capture anyone struggling behind. Kha'Zix is so scared at the moment. We do see Jax, Brown Bruiser going to go 1v1 Sam. yet again, they're going to go see him out, and Super Calvin going to help him out.
Yeah, Sam caught in the middle of absolutely everything. He's going to try and dash away, but can't quite do it. Jax picked up that kill. Movement now running into the fray. He's in the middle of everything, but there's the wild growth, and Movement gets focused down. Carnival is on the back, and the thing is, there's just no damage source. I was saying that everyone on the side of Trap Lords is unkillable, but they also just don't have any damage, and the damage out of Lucian is crazy.
That, and also with Super Calvin being that front line, just tanking it up and damaging it as well. It's just way too much, and I think Enema can hold this on. They're going to get at least a 4-cap. I don't think they're going to have neutral onto the refinery, but it's going to be enough for the moment to a team with Enema.
Yeah, I think Enema has it at this point. And they have a 4-cap, 45 points, 45 Nexus health. That really isn't all that much Nexus health remaining for 3v3.
As we do see Zounds and Sam's going to try to rotate in, get that capture onto the claw. They're trying to get the Kassadin moving, heading up, but Acoustic Ninja still kiting this one down. Going to take out one. No, Sam's going to actually clean it up, and Grand Skyfall still going to go down. At least defend out the point. Should be enough for a little bit longer, but Super Calvin going to go down. Double kill coming up from Leona, but is it going to be enough?
I don't think it's going to, because WowX at the very least will be able to get the neutral here, and perhaps even get the capture. And that's game.
Game coming out. The coloring coming out in the end, unfortunately, did not go ahead and just kill everything in the days. And it is going to be Enema taking up the semifinals of DominateDominion number 85.
Yeah, so Enema moving on to the finals. Fantastic play. They have had such a hard bracket to run through. They had to take down Clueless in the quarterfinals, had to take down Trap Lords, aka 3v3GG, in the semifinals, and they did it. They're moving on to the finals. This team has been looking so strong the past few weeks. And, you know, they really deserve it.
Yeah, what hard bracket Acoustic Ninja says. And yeah, I have to agree with him. That was a really tough road to get to the finals today. I mean, it wasn't Acoustic Ninja bringing out the carry pants. It was Super Calvin and WildWix yet again just doing their things, being the utility masters, but also getting the kills on top of that Brown Bruiser. Doing whatever he could against Riven, and yeah, he did a very, very great job at bottom lane.
He got the ganks early on that he needed, and that was huge, is that they snowballed Brown Bruiser ahead of Sam, and then suddenly there was so much pressure on bot lane just because Brown Bruiser was so able to 1v1 Sam's Riven. So, congratulations to Enema. That's going to bring them on to the finals. Damage Delta champions you see there. I'll go ahead and look at Graveyard here real quick. But we are going to follow them onto the finals, guys. So, please turn off your ad block. Help support Dominate Gaming. You can also support Dominate Gaming in another way, actually. We do have the subscriber option right below the stream if you want to click on that. Subscribe to the channel. Help support a fantastic organization. Help support these games. Help them make them possible. Make this channel possible. We really appreciate it, guys. And you get a shiny little badge in the chat as well. Priority in viewer games, so you should all do that if you are able to, and we really appreciate it. But for now, we're going to cut to a quick commercial break. If you can't subscribe, you can turn off ad block and help support us in that fashion. You'll only be missing an overlay and a hold screen as we get into the last lobby. So don't go anywhere, don't leave the stream, whatever you do. We'll be back soon.